the farmers and ranchers believed that they, in fact, owned the river as well as water rights. And eventually I was chased by a rancher who was screaming at me to get out of the river, and I said, I'm sorry, I can't stop, because if I stop and touch the bank, I'll be trespassing. And so he continued chasing me. He got in his truck, and finally he was so screaming mad that I pulled over to talk with him. And the only way I could get him to calm down was by pulling out my camera and explaining that I was doing a project for the National Geographic, and can I take your photograph? So we shook hands and began talking about the issues of water, not only for ranchers and growers, but for recreationalists, fishermen who pay dearly to have access to that rancher's land so that they can fish, and realize that we're really in the same boat on this issue. It's not necessarily divided by partisan lines. Now, the steepest section of the entire river is not in the Grand Canyon. It's in the state of Colorado, known as Gore Canyon. It drops 90 feet per mile for a dozen miles. It's 3 times as steep as the Grand Canyon. I had enough things to worry about, not only with my own education, but just the instinct to come home alive, that I hired a guide who'd been down here many times before. It's not a very frequently run section of river. You can see we're passing our raft through this particular rapid because it won't fit in the water.